My biggest takeaway, certainly AI is a big topic here at the show. Everybody's talking about it. So no doubt that's one. But I think to me, also the biggest takeaway is the continued expansion of what you're hearing from the customers around even this global service business, like running all of service practices. Global business services is a practice that, we heard a number of clients on stage this week talk about bringing more than just IT into ServiceNow. Everything from IT to HR, customer service, workplace and facilities. Groups now can work in ServiceNow outside of IT.
Probably just how massive it is and how much ServiceNow is still growing, even with the rest of the tech sector slowing down. Seems like ServiceNow is just going up.
There's a couple things. It's hard to focus on just one. There's so much going on, so many people. The biggest thing is the networking opportunities, getting to meet some of the people, learn from some of the people. When you put that name to the face, it really helps to make a big difference. Some of the other things was the keynotes, especially today's keynote. They interviewed, I guess, if you want to call it an interview, Jacinda Ardern, who was a prime minister in New Zealand. But the takeaway from that was one of the most amazing things I've ever been part of. And to be in that room and hear it happen live was just awesome. Her positive attitude when they would ask her questions about when she had difficulties and trouble doing her job, and her advocacy for sleep. That sounds kind of funny, but the way she spoke about it, I would get this feeling that she was so genuine and there's so many things that we could learn from her. So I'm going to research her a lot when I have free time.
I think my biggest takeaway is that naturally generative AI is a very hot topic. Everybody's talking about it. But what really surprised me that as yet, there isn't a definitive use case of how we are planning to use it. It just feels like it's in an investigative state where people are trying to understand how will it actually support them, or what would that mean from a future platform perspective.
Just getting to connect with colleagues and meet new people and hear their journeys and how they're doing and how far along they are in the maturity with ServiceNow and how we can help with them and I can help with them. After yesterday's session, I had a lot of folks who want to talk to me afterwards. We get back, and I love the fact that I can give back and help them as others have done for me in my life.
Never bet against ServiceNow. That's as simple as that. I have been tracking this ecosystem for years, bet my company on it, bet my life on it, and I'm just excited to see how big it's getting, and it's just starting. So never bet against ServiceNow.
Having been to 12 of these, it's still the same thing that I will say year in and year out, which is what our founder, Fred Luddy, founded this company on, which is the innovation that we see on the floor here. You and I are standing here watching all these different companies, what they're doing. It's the ability to innovate on our platform. I come at this from a training standpoint. We love showing people what we're doing from a training standpoint, but just walking around, seeing what people are doing with our platform from the early days of only doing IPSM. So the sky's the limit now. It is super exciting to see where our company can go.